Okay. So we'll start this again. So you're declining meds. What do you know about the Vivitrol injection?
Well, I know it helps you with cravings and stuff like that, right?
Okay.
But like I said, I never took medication for my
Okay.
addiction. Plus, I had a friend that took it, and he was like, "Yo, I couldn't use the bathroom for days and blah
On
blah
Vivitrol?
blah." Yeah, he said he couldn't use the bathroom, but
Was he still
that
drinking on it?
no, because if you drink on it, you'll get sick.
Right.
So he wasn't drinking on it, but that doesn't mean that it happened to everybody.
There you go.
But at the end of the day, I just always want my mind to be trained that I don't need medication
Okay.
to stop, using stuff like that. My mind is pretty much my medication. Now, however, I take sleep meds.
Listen, because it sounds like you need your mind to go to sleep at some point.
Yeah, because my mind will be racing. I'll be thinking about when the next come up and what I'm going to do and what I'm ready to do and what I used to be doing. So,
Okay. What's the best contact number for you? Do you have a phone number?
yes, I have phone numbers 443
Okay.
248 5828.
Do you have an email address that you prefer to use?
Yes,
Okay.
Charles Whitaker 469 at gmail.com.
469?
Yep, at gmail.com.
All right. And what's your home address, Charles?
I'm homeless basically.
Okay. All right.
I came off the street with just what I had on. I was doing fine. I was working and everything. I was working for this custodian company, right?
Okay.
At a eating recovery program and anxiety recovery program
Okay.
for kids and adults. But due to my condition, I
Was
lost
it like
the
an
job.
ARC or something?
Something like that. It was just like a facility like this.
Okay.
They had rooms for them, and they eat lunch, breakfast, lunch, dinner. You see what I'm saying? Some of them had feeding tubes.
Okay. Did
But
you
I
like the work
wasn't
you were
never
doing?
around them. I was just always doing my thing. I loved the job. You know what I mean? It was just
What happened with the
the
job?
act of addiction, the drinking.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I just started making poor decisions and
It looked cost you your job.
things of that nature. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Do you currently have any legal situations? Are you probation, drug court,
I'm a free man.
open cases, active cases, warrants? Okay.
Free man. I thank Jesus for that. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Yeah. I ain't got nothing like that going on.
Are you interested in 3.1 housing or recovery housing?
Yes, man.
Okay.
I already told Mr. Brian that I'm interested in that because I'm from Baltimore City.
Okay.
So I really took the step. I'm so proud of myself that I finally did something that I said that I was going to do. Because every time I say I'm going to do something, I turn around and do something different.
Okay.
And then
How's that been working out for you?
I ain't been working out well. So this time I really did something I said that I wanted to do. And I always said if I ever get a chance to get away from my city and get myself together, then I will take that chance.
Okay. So I see you signed a release for Homes for Hope. What else did you sign for?
I just told him that I wanted to be out here, and then we put down different options just in case I couldn't be out here.
Okay.
Because I really want to stay out here. I don't really want to go back to my city. I just want to change the whole scenery and just start over.
Okay.
So I really want to be out here for real. If I had to go back to my city, because he's saying something about Catonsville, and I think it's one out Glennsburg,
Okay.
right? That's cool. I mean, I appreciate whatever they can do, you know what I mean? I'm not one of them kind of guys. We're going to be complaining and acting up. But my heart really is designed on out here.
So what's going to be the difference between out here and home?
The difference going to be is a different scenery. I don't know nobody.
Okay.
And it's just a different whole scene. You know what I mean?
Understood.
I mean, I like stuff like that. Like when I was living up York, Pennsylvania, it was cool. I was catching a bus back and forth to Maryland, to Baltimore County to work. it was fine. I ain't know nobody. It was cool. You know what I mean? But the thing about that, I was living with somebody, so they messed that up. But you know what I mean? Because you take yourself everywhere you go, so it doesn't matter where you go.
Okay.
But I just want to get away from Baltimore City. I've been there all my life. I'm 48, so
Okay.
I felt like if God and Jesus and the Holy Spirit gave me a chance to get away from Baltimore City to get myself back on track, then why not stay away from Baltimore City?
Understood.
Because I've been there for so long. It's the same scenery. People love me. I'm a good guy.
Right.
I grasp it very well with people, so and that's not the problem. You see what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people, you know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, people come up to me and speak, and I'll be like, hey, you know, and then when they go off, I'll be like, where the hell come from? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, there's no problem in Baltimore City. I just want to get away from it, stay away from it. I'd rather just go and visit my kids and my mom. You know what I mean? That's it. And just start a brand new life.
Do you have family that supports you in your recovery journey?
Of course, my mother, my daughter, and my son. My daughter, 17. My daughter, 28.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So
you have older kids.
yes.
So they see what's going on with you.
Right. You see what I'm saying? So they so happy because they know I'm safe. My mother, she got peace.
Correct.
Because she know I'm safe.
Mm-hmm.
I got peace with myself because I know I'm safe. And then I'm happy because I'm sober.
Okay.
I'm sober 21 days.
So let me ask you, since you've been here, it's only been 21 days. Have you been able to learn your triggers as to why you were consuming alcohol so much?
People.
Okay.
Surroundings. And places.
Okay.
That's why I don't want to go to Baltimore.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
I do.
That's why I don't. Now, if I had to, that would be a trigger, but it would be hard. I work when I got faith, though. I know me. You feel me? I stay away. But I just don't want to go back to Baltimore.
All right.
But if I have to, so be it. I'm one of them kind of guys. I'm not a hard guy to get along with. I appreciate everything that the hustler had to offer. I always was like that with anything, period, for us life,
Okay.
whatever I'm doing.
So I'm gonna put you on the list for Hudson as well. I'll go ahead and process that one for Hudson. As far as alternative plans, it sounds like your alternative plans, if you can't be here on the Eastern Shore, you are willing to go back to the Western Shore, not necessarily Baltimore though. Okay. All right. I just want to make sure I had that correct.
Cause I know Catonsville, Maryland is like in the county. Glen Burnie, Maryland's in the county. That's cool. You feel me? Like I said, it's whatever. I'm a whatever type guy. I just always have faith and hope for the best.
Understood.
And I just always believe on what I feel and what the Holy Spirit tells me. You feel me? So I just keep it like that.
And so like the Holy Spirit's telling you to don't go back to the city. All right. So listen to what the Spirit is telling you.
Yeah, I mean, that's where I'm at with it. And then I'm happy for real. Like, I'm happy. Like, literally. Like, because I deal with depression and anxiety.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, if I was down there, you know, the depression, it'd be kicking off. And then I'd be worried all the time.
And then, you know,
I hope this don't happen. And all the hope in it. You see what I'm saying? Because I've been in Baltimore City for so long, that's just all I know. So that's all I'm going to be thinking.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
And then alcohol is a depressant, so it's going to make you more depressed than what you already may be.
See, since I've been here, my depression been like...
It's made up of
zero, you feel me? Like, because I just wake up every day, I'm talking to God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit more, happy, all day. And my mother, she sent me spiritual nuggets.
Oh,
You see what I'm
nice.
saying? So, I ain't really like the TV. I watch TV,
Okay.
but, you know, when I got the bored state of mind, the boredom, I walk around, talk to my higher power. That's why sometimes when you be coming through, you'll see I be in a room, I pull out the nuggets, read them here and there. I always have one, which one I'm going to read for that day.
Right.
Get myself trained to get back to that heavy. I've been into it heavy since I've been here, but just keeping it a everyday thing. You see what I'm saying? Because Lord knows we need help.
Because I don't get to see you in my alternative group, so now it makes sense. You probably are going to church on Sundays. Because I usually do the alternative group on Sundays.
Pretty much. I seen you Sunday when we was done. But, and that's what I'm saying, like, me having a focused mind, you see what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I'm getting into the stuff that I need to get into.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like, because I know even when I go wherever they send me, I know on Sunday I'm going to go to church. I be praying and telling, you know, God and Jesus, like, I know sometimes my mind wander off, but please forgive me and just help me.
We all human though,
help
you know?
me to, you know what I mean? So
God knows our thoughts most of the time before you know your thoughts. If
Pretty
you are,
much.
you know what I'm
Pretty
saying?
much. My mama
Remember,
always
he's
said
the
that.
one that gave you the thoughts.
Right.
So he knows what's running through your mind.
Yeah,
And he
my
knows we're
mama-
all human.
My mother really like, she real spiritual. She anointed. Her and my daughter. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's like heavy with us. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, but in my active addiction, I was like, I wouldn't even be, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes a day would go by and I'd be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Thank you for waking me up this morning. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm so worrying about where I'm going to stay that night.
Right.
Because I was homeless. I had places I can go, stay here, stay there, stay. Like I said, people love me, so I can stay here,
Right.
stay there, stay. With no problem, you feel what I'm saying? I probably can go somewhere and stay every day for a month, you feel me? But I was ashamed too, so sometimes I would go to BWI, just sit out there all night, catch the train back in the city.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. And sometimes when I did get a drink, I would go sit by myself because I felt ashamed that every time you see me, I would have a tall can because I'm going through my little.
Correct.
You see what I'm saying? And then when I be in a room, right, and I be sitting back thinking, and I be like, damn, yo, like, everything was like a circle because it was like I would leave and I would just be doing the same thing all day, even when I walk around. Because if I ain't had no money or nothing, but I ain't really need money to have. Because people would, yo,
They look out for
need
you.
one? Right, because according to how I really carried it,
Right.
when I was always up, everybody was up. That's how I am. So, and now it's just, I just be shining because I just be like, damn, yo, like you gone. That's what's up. You safe.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like you get the bathe on a regular. And you got food. You know, that's all the stuff I thank God for.
Have you noticed the deer? What do you think about the deer?
I ain't seen them yet,
Okay.
but I heard about them.
Mm-hmm.
You
They
know what I'm
they
saying?
literally, they'll walk right on up here.
Yeah, and I see the geese. They just walk around like they family too. So I heard about it though.
Yeah.
But I ain't seen them.
Welcome to the Eastern Shore.
Right.
All right. Have you ever been to any other type of sober housing, recovery housing, or inpatient treatment outside of this?
I've been to a couple of recovery houses.
Okay.
Most of them was like they had their own like
You remember the
office
name?
where you can go to group.
Okay.
But I was an inpatient, so I was going to their house that they provide to.
Okay. Where was that at?
In Baltimore City, one of them was Turk House. And Turk House is just like this. It's just like this. The only thing that they don't have like the space and like one this the ladies and you know how it's just set up.
Okay.
But it's just like it though. They do groups and you know same thing like what we do here. They do
Okay.
that.
So what happened at Turk House? Because if you were there, that means
I
you
was
had
there.
some period
That
of
was like-
sobriety.
That was like 2018 or something like that.
Okay.
So I was there, and that was my first time going to treatment. And I didn't like how my counselor was carrying it with me, right? But that was just me being me and not being patient and listening to him because I thought that he was being smart, but for real, he was just only helping me because he been down that road for real. And he was one of the raw counselors, like he give it to you raw.
The
So,
old school.
you see what I'm saying? So it's like street rap. So I'm like, man, this nigga trying to rape gangs, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
But for real, he was really
Looking out
trying
for
to help
you.
me. And then when I left, because I had left and went to this this program called Man Up, right?
Okay.
Now, Man Up was a recovery house, but it was a state funded. So these guys just came up with some money and got a house and was like, we're going to turn it into a recovery program. But they made sure we worked it, though. They had house managers there.
Okay.
We had to work on our steps. We was on blackout for a week. Then you had to go and look for a job. You had to bring proof that that's what you was doing. So you had to, so they was really, the guys really was on their thing, but it just was a state funded.
Okay.
So I left there. And it was like, you can stay here, it's $150 a week, and then when you get your job, we'll take your check and give you $90 and, whatever. So I went there. Then I got into this program called Living Classes. I got into that. And then I got into Happy House. So now the next one I went into, what was that? I said Turk House, Man Up. The next one I went into was Powell.
Okay.
Powell is just like this too. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. I went into Powell. Did my blackout, right? I was ready. That's what I mean about, I don't know. But just know I was ready. I did my blackout. They sent me a 3.1. It was a guy, had the same last name but 2 T's. And you know they told me to back up because they made a mistake and you gotta go back to the blackout house. And I was like, shit, like y'all tripping. I've been on blackout for 45 days. Instead of them just correcting that mistake, now they should have just did like this, like, all right, we're gonna leave you here because you already been on blackout close to 50 days, you feel me?
Right.
So you good for 3.1. And the guy was already in that house. So they packed him up and put him on blackout. He must have had a dirty on. He was only there for a week.
Okay.
So why you ain't just leave me and him in the same house?
Wow.
Or why you ain't just send him to another house? Y'all want to send me back. And then they didn't even have the nerve to put me in the same room I was in. They tried to put me in the middle room with about 4 bunk beds in it. I was like, no, that's not working. It's not working. So I rolled out. And it was crazy because I had rolled down all my jobs I was working. I was getting ready to get busy. You see what I'm saying? My head was clear. I was sober. I was really ready. That mistake they made just messed up everything for me. So I relaxed.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So
what's the longest clean period you had?
The longest clean period I had was 90 days. Yep. 90 days.
Okay. So you're a third of the way there at this point almost to that 90 days.
Yeah. It was 90 days.
Okay.
90 days I had left this program because I was trying to work, and the lady, she was like giving me a hard time. But again, that was another person that I understand the act of addiction, you see what I'm saying? And she wasn't being hard on me, it was just me being fast, not being patient. That's what I learned. That's why when I came here, my mind and soul and everything was just how it is. I came here, I already know, like, yo, you gonna be sitting, you gonna do these groups, you gonna learn stuff, you feel me? Be patient, don't be in a hurry to leave. And don't go back to Baltimore. Stay out there, get yourself together, live out there. You can always come see your family will always come see you. Start
there you
brand new whole life, bro, and just be the man that God wants you to be, bro. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much about it.
Sounds like you're focused.
Right.
And we are here to support you in your recovery and your journey. That's without question, okay?
I know. I see the difference. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's good programs in Baltimore City. Don't get me wrong. And my uncle, he always told me, it's not necessarily the program, it's how you work the program. If you do the program the way that you're really supposed to do it, you'll be fine. It doesn't matter where you go at. You see what I'm saying?
But I also want you to understand, relapses are a part of recovery.
Right.
Nobody's perfect.
Right.
If a person hasn't relapsed in their time of their recovery, it's been nothing but a blessing.
Right.
But relapse is prone to happen.
Right.
You're human. You're normal. It's of the inevitable to be able to not make a mistake in life.
Right.
It's what you do with the mistake when you make it.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Okay. All right. So what I got you for is I'll do the Homes for Hope, Recovery 180 in Hudson.
Okay.
We'll do everything on the Eastern Shore. We'll see how these work. Give me one moment. So is it specifically Salisbury that you want to be in, or you just want to be on the shore, period?
It could be Salisbury.
Okay.
Sure, whatever. It could be just Salisbury, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it can be out here. Anywhere from Baltimore City.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If out here, as long as I can be able to get a job, I don't care.
All right. So you just want to be able to get a job.
Right, and then that way I can just save. I'm according on how this program runs, you know what I mean?
Correct.
I'm just really trying to follow that direction.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So
yeah, for sure.
Right, you know what I mean? And then you know, I'm used to the city, so
You understand?
you know what I mean? I gotta be able to sightsee and stuff like that. But one thing, like I told you, one thing about me, you know what I mean? Like I like to be around people and work and catch the bus and do stuff like that and see things, right?
Okay.
But like I said, man, like one thing about Charles Whitaker, right? I'm not I just appreciate whatever y'all have to offer.
Okay.
Just that simple, like, you know what I'm saying? Everything can't always go your way. And I had to realize that. And I always been like that. I'm the only child, so like, you see what I'm saying? I'm the only child, and my mother raised me. My father wasn't around, so I was used to a lot of disappointments. Not with my mother, but just because
just life itself.
how stuff was for me, period, like, coming up. Like, and you know, I ain't really never get to talk to my mother, like, about that, but a lot of things I wanted, I just didn't have. And I'm not saying like material stuff, like just period, like moves, anything. Like it didn't always be how I expected it to be or how I wanted it to be, no matter how hard I worked for it.
Right.
And that shit always bothered me. And so now it's to the point I'm used to disappointments. You know what I mean? Like if something can happen, if something was to happen that I really didn't agree with or didn't really want, but I just be like, all right, Joe, because I'm used to it.
So it sounds like you're looking at the glass as half empty instead of half full.
Right. So,
let me ask you, Charles. In your lifetime, have you ever done therapy?
I think I did it over the phone one time.
Okay.
I ain't really sitting nobody face to face. I think over the phone. I did. Over the phone, like twice.
Are you open to it? Because it is something that I can set up for you as well when you discharge. Therapy has never hurt anyone. It gives you an opportunity to discuss what's internal that you might not share external. It gives you an opportunity to talk about that feeling of just disappointment and why you feel that way. So you can literally sit with a professional and you can work through your thoughts and your processes and your past to figure out how can my past not affect my future.
Right. I'm good on that right now because you know who I talk to for real.
God.
Man.
But you know, but you know, God. This is his world. He makes therapists. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I feel like the reason he makes therapists, right? Because that's another way to get the message to him necessarily. Because I'm not saying that his ears are full and not saying that he doesn't hear, right? But he made therapists so that you can sit down and talk just as well. Because it might not be a problem that needs to be fixed. You just might need somebody to talk to. Therapists ain't gonna fix your problems. But they'll allow you the platform to get things off your chest.
Yeah, I get it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just supporting.
I'll let you know.
Keep me posted.
I'll keep you posted.
I wouldn't even set you up like that, but therapy can be good. Having a therapist could be good. It's not always the what you see on TV and that sort of thing?
Yeah, I kind of figured that out when I had talked to this guy. He was an African. He was real cool. And I talked to him. I only talked to him for like 2 times because then I had started working.
Okay.
And then like when he would call, I was at work. You know what I'm saying? And
it just fell off.
By the time I re-look at my phone, I get off, it was late. Because I was doing custodian for what I just told you. And I was working from 5 to 10 p.m. Monday to Friday. And Saturday and Sunday, it was from 12 to 8 p.m. See, because I had made my schedule for 7 whole days.
Okay.
So I could stay busy.
Right.
Because I was in a recovery house then. But the house manager that was there, he was a drinker. So it was easy for me to still drink and stuff. You see what I'm saying? So like, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I just ain't had good local programs in the city. Some of them I messed up because of me thinking I knew it all.
You might not
just
have been ready.
It real. No, right, that's what I'm saying. Me just thinking I knew it all and thinking I can just get back straight and be like, all right, when I get myself together, I can still drink and blah, blah, blah. And then when I did get myself together, I always had to go around the same people to show off. I'm this, and then I get to drinking and I'm overspending and doing too much.
Right back in the same circle. It just sucks you in every time.
And that's why I want to be out here because I don't know nobody and I ain't going to be quick to make a lot of friends. I'm not an evil person, but I'm not. But because of where I came from and what I've been through and I learned the lesson of that. And I know a lot of people, so I didn't really know who was good friends and who not. You see what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
It does.
So now I can really take my time and be to myself and work on myself and love myself. You see what I'm saying? So,
I like it.
You feel me?
Yes.
Yeah. So and that's where it's at with it. You feel me? Like,
right.
Cause I mean, I don't know. A lot of people got over on me. Like that's why I ain't got no clothes. I was staying with somebody, female. She was a friend. I was always her favorite for her. I'm still I mean, I know she tripping, but I forgive her.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I forgive her, you know what I mean? But, it was just a use me thing. She knew I was working. She knew that she was going to always, I'm a man of my word. Basically, she already know, there you go, yeah, man, do what you do. You feel me?
Right.
I was just happy that I had a roof on my head. I was sleeping on the floor. Like, you know what I mean? She wanted to know how much I get paid, but they didn't want to tell me how much her rent is.
Okay.
But
you just showing appreciation for what she was doing for you.
I'm like, I don't care. I just got a roof over my head. I don't even care. I know you getting over on me.
Right.
And I love you. You my home girl. I know you. Yeah, you know that's what's up. Go ahead, do what you gotta do. At least you gonna be able to shine if you mess with me, because I don't even care.
Right.
She don't know that I know what she doing, but I didn't care.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But God, being who He is, you know what that is. So I left the one job and got another job, and I got fired on that job. It ain't had nothing to do with drinking. It was just their own kind. You know how they act sometimes. Own kind, old dude, jealous. And he was retired. So I just didn't get it. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, got fired. So, and then it showed her true feelings showed. But I forgive her because I know she have issues. And every time she go around certain places and people, and then when she get into something and she come home, because she will be gone, she would never be there. It would be just me and the kids and her friend. She'd come home and then, taking it out on me and the home girl. You feel me?
And y'all picked up on
I wasn't
what
having
was going
it, you know what I
on.
mean?
Yeah.
And I knew it, and I came to her to conversate, and she tried to make it seem like it was an argument. And it probably seemed like I was arguing the way I came off because I had just got into a fight with a homie that night when I went in. You see what I'm saying? See, this is what I'm saying. All the shit like that in Baltimore City, I'm tired of.
Right.
Because I feel like Baltimore City is not even worth my time and not even worth, you know what I mean, like my aura for real. Like, I'm like the most civilized one out of my whole crew.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and they don't really deserve to be around me, you know what I mean? And I don't really deserve to be around them.
Okay. Sounds like I hear some value in yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got, you know what I'm saying? I was starting not to love myself being down there because of all the stuff I've been going through from a child on up.
Right.
I ain't been going through no serious trauma. I've had some problems and some stuff happened to me that was bad. Physically, you know what I mean? Like falls, fight, bang, stuff like that, shot at, all types of stuff. But
Right. Trauma's trauma.
right.
So whether it's minimal or large,
Right.
trauma is still trauma. If it lives within you, it's trauma.
Right. That's why I was so happy when I made the choice to come out here. And I was in a program. I had just went there that Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
A friend of mine that was in a program, the last one I had left, right? Because of the house manager I told you that was drinking.
Okay.
Alright, so he left too and moved with his girl. He met some girl, moved with her, right? But he started working for this other program. He seen me, I went there, right? But I went there Friday. And the weekend they ain't had nothing going on, of course, so. And over the weekend I was just sitting there like, yo, this where you really want to be at? Because, and then he called me and I was like, yo, you know what? He like, you good? I said, I'm good, yo, but you know, for real, I don't really want to be here. I really don't even want to be in this city. I know me, yo, and I know what's going to happen if I stay down here. I think about fucking this hustling shit, you know what I mean? He was like, nah, yo, now this really tripped me out. He was like, nah, yo, you from Baltimore City, yo, you gotta represent, yo, you know what I mean? You gonna go all the way out there. And I'm sitting up here like, that nigga older than me. And he's saying this shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, you right, yo, we get off the phone. So that was Saturday, so that Sunday, I was like, I'm just gonna roll out. I said, I'm gonna wait. I was gonna leave Sunday, but I didn't wanna be out working around in the street. I said, I'm gonna wait till that van come. And when the van came, we got downtown. When we got out, I just rolled out. Because for one, Miss LaVon, she really do care though.
Okay.
Miss LaVon's son, he OD'd
Oh.
off of fentanyl.
So it's personal for her.
So she raising his son, and that's her grandson.
Okay.
So she don't play for real. Like she gonna help you with housing, any and everything you want to do. She'll go above and beyond and do it.
Okay.
But she was gonna talk me out of coming out here. I'm telling you.
Okay.
She would have wrapped me up like it was Christmas. She would have been like, no this and no I'm in this and no. So I just ran when I got out the van. And I went to the main library that's in Baltimore City downtown and called y'all. They came out here. So when I was on the highway leaving the city looking, I was like, I'm gone.
All right. Well, here's to new journeys. Let's see. You've been here since the 20th. So I will probably start working on your stuff as of next week. Okay. So we'll start working on you as of next week, and we'll go from there.
All right.
If you have any questions, anything comes to mind before then, just let somebody know.
Okay.
Or I can always call you down and we can have a conversation from there.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
But it definitely was a pleasure.
All right. Thank you.
All
Pleasure
right.
speaking with you too.
No problem. And